Hello, this is Bill Eagle from North Central Educational Service District with another eVAL support video. And today I would like to show how to set up roles for users in the eVAL system by going into the EDS application. So I have logged into EDS, and right now on my screen you see what I would see after I've logged in. Um, a list on the menu here, which includes view my applications. And that's where I'm going to go to get to the right spot to add users into the eval system. So under my applications, you can see I've got a lot of different access, but the one that we want to focus on in order to get people into the eval system is the Education Data System Administration. So if you're going to add users into eval through EDS, you need to be the person in your district with access to this application, Education Data System Administration. When I go there, of course, it's going to ask me to choose an organization. The Wenatchee School District has been kind enough to let me borrow some access in order to make this video. So I'm going to use that as my organization. And when I go into next, this is the place where you can create a new person. If you have a new staff member that you need to put into eval, or where you can edit the roles assigned to an individual within the eval system. Um, I am going to show how to edit roles because we want to add a mock role for myself as an example here. And in doing so, I will talk about the other roles that are available when you assign someone a specific duty in relation to the eval system. So under Manage People, I'm going to go to the Edit Person. I am a person already in the system. And I need to find myself. So when I choose edit person, you can see there are a variety of ways that you can find the person that you want to add roles to. I can look them up by name, first, middle, and last. Important to think about the name piece. We want people to use their legal name in eval. It does make it easier to find people. And if people aren't using their legal name, really another easy way to find people is to just use their email address. So I'm going to use my primary email address to look myself up in the system, which is bille@ncesd.org. And I'm just going to use that as my sole search criteria. And when I choose search, I find myself there. Now, you're going to need to pick a school to add to eval. I'm already assigned to certain schools in the system here. Uh, so you can see I have come up, and when I go to my roles, you're going to see some of the schools that I am already assigned to. But my goal here now is to edit the role that I have in eval. So the first tab here edits my personal information. I want to go to this one that says View Edit Roles, because that's where I'm going to add a role to myself in eval. When I click that, you'll see a list of the roles that I already have access to in the system. And some of these you'll see tied to a particular school. I was the principal at Columbia Elementary School at one time, and you see that I have eval school principal there. That is one of the roles that can be assigned to users of eval that are evaluating teachers. My recommendation is if you are assigning a role to a principal, you probably want to go with eval head principal. That gives the principal leeway to assign staff members that they will evaluate. Eval school admin is another role that is a good one for a building principal to have, but you will have to make some decisions regarding which roles for your principals are a best fit by thinking about who is going to actually assign teachers to that principal as an evaluator. So I'm actually going to add a role to myself here, and in order to add that role, I am going to click on add role. And when I click on add role, you'll see I have my name is there, the district I'm working in, active and inactive, and a start date. I can adjust that start date if needed, but I want to add an organization role. And so I'm going to go to that drop down menu of organization roles. And I'm going to pretend that I am a teacher that needs to be added to the eVAL system. So if I go down this list of roles here, you'll see there's a variety of roles still available for eVAL. Notice eVAL head principal doesn't show up. I already have that role. Um, eVAL school admin doesn't show up. I already have that role. The role I'm going to assign to myself is if I were evaluating teachers from the district level. So I'm going to evaluate eval district teacher evaluator. So whatever the role is that you're going to add, this is where you go to that list and choose the role that you're going to add. So I've chosen a role. When I click save, that role will now be assigned to me, and I will be able to function in eval using that role. If you need to change someone's role or edit roles, same process to go in through EDS, edit the person, add these roles through the organizational role tab. Again, you get lots of roles in this drop down. We're looking at the eval roles. And when I click save, this role will now be active for me. I hope this video was helpful, and I have a series of videos related to eval and its use as well with a YouTube playlist. So please feel free to access other videos that might be helpful in the future. Thank you.